collecting his last bit, 10% left. Mirman bombing in to actually go for a play, getting some damage to the low guy, trying to escape, will eventually get out to his own side, taking the pill. But this
comes a blaze
fight
bomb.
Still going on, yeah, trying to apply pressure. Both these soldiers trying to get some spam on each other's roofs. Bandy will be the first one to fall, though, in this scuffle, and Mirman not landing exactly where he wants to. So 2 down for the
Artist is pounding
right now.
And
he's
fucking trapped.
No, they're not.
Blaze is trying to go behind too. Both the soldiers keep trying to go behind.
Waiting in DM.
Well, guy does have to pop the spam, but yeah, Skis is gonna pop here. But Witness Gaming, oh, they haven't capped it. That might actually be a wise decision if they lose a bunch of players here. We'll have to see.
I don't think it screws over their own spawns, but it might shorten the enemy teams.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to get their players. Yeah, they know if they cap here, it's just gonna their row is just gonna immediately recap. So they have to, not cap, wait, and just kind of take this fight again. So we're back to a dry situation. This is still a mid fight.
Yeah, and Laz isn't there, and Yite just spawned, so it's 4v6.
So aggressive. Look at this aggression.
They're using the 4v6 window to try to push forward, and they're able to catch out Artist. But
here comes Laz for a salvage.
Getting some damage on Habib, will eventually surf his way out at like 60 HP. Branson trying to follow up to get the
damage. Here comes Ash for the play. Can Ash salvage? Skis action.
Airshot?
No. It's a really good surf.
Oh, he lands on the side, lands and like slides down, doesn't take any fall damage.
Yeah, that was kind of clean.
Yeah, this is still a mid fight. And enough players have died where it's still slightly.
It's still mid.
They're still here trying to spam. They have the demo here. A lot of damage onto the people on Froyo that are actually trying to get this cap in the middle of the mid fight to just get the clock ticking out. But the Uber will eventually come out. Artist jumping forward.
Skis is caught out. No, he lives.
Barely, they're chasing really deep though. Branson will not be able to find it. Uber will come out, able to collect that kill, and 2 dead for the side of Witness. Losing Habib though, Yite able to collect that kill and is Pestersome behind, trying to draw some eyes, going to prevent the rest of his team from dying to the better Froyotech Uber. So a long and fought mid with a lot of casualties, but at the end of the day, Froyotech will take it. Yeah, they're going to take it. They're waiting for Habib's spawn.
That was the longest mid I've seen in a while. Alright, so Froyotech won mid, but basically it's a dry fight again. So here we go, round 2.
Yep, clock ticking down in Froyotech's favor, but Witness Gaming are trying to apply themselves to make that not the fact.
On the flank.
Yep, both roamers are actually really weak, honestly. They had to go back and get packs, but pretty much roof control is the story. Artists trying to control the enemy team's roof. They're not necessarily trying to corner cap quite yet. There's a lot of presence for Froyotech actually to prevent that from happening. Got to push him back with some damage. Some fake bombs coming in from the Witness Gaming soldiers.
Ash is getting bored.
Oh, he got headshot rocket. Ash is just dead. But Ski's actually doing a lot of damage. He gets forced. Trying to run forward. Yite takes an arrow, so he's going to live through it. But Brand Slam and Laz might not be so lucky. Laz actually almost escaped. Actually, Blaze dies.
Habib is so hurt. Habib just barely lived there. But Guy does have full Uber to work with here. They only lost a minute on the clock here, so this is definitely... They were in a worse situation last round.
Yeah, both teams down 1 soldier. Clock very heavily in Froyotech's favor, though. But the Super could turn the tides. The question is when will they exactly use the only really losing Laz here. He's rolling out, so maybe a little bit of spam is gone, but the Uber eventually come out trying to chase down Habib. Habib will almost surf out, but not quite.
They 2-shot Bandy, so
and Mirman's going for a counter initiation onto Loga, but he's still Uber. The timing is off, and Mirman will just accidentally feed. Timing just slightly off, unable to find un-Uber targets. That's true.
Okay, I know this totally ruins attention, but Blaze keeps spamming his spray, and I keep hearing the sound, and it's really funny.
Are you not like super high in the skybox?
Constantly hitting his spray.
I mean, it's a habit. It's a habit.
Yeah, it's a habit.
Well, this Uber is going to eventually come into play. Skis has and Logai still 40% off building, trying to work their way up the slope, the side of Froyo, but the rest of the team is going to barrel through the house. So approaching the point, trying to take back their own roof from the enemy team, and Witness Gaming trying to spam as much as possible to keep the clock ticking down. It's going to be Mirman jumping behind, and the Uber eventually coming out and catching Artist, so pretty good pick from them. Dropping a lot of people low. Banny is going to fall as well as Habib, so they traded 2 for 2. But if they want to get this cap, it's going to be
they dropped 2.
Guy! They got the med pick. Sorry, the med kill. He killed the fucking shit.
Just barely.
They're gonna have Uber here.
And Ash is onto the Froyo combo, and he's not gonna die.
Lives? I think Slumness missed 1 too many shots, and Ash is gonna get a little bit of freebie there and survive with his life.
Winger.
That's insane. And
not enough ammo.
Because now they have Uber and they have the point, and now it's Froyotech fighting the uphill battle.
And they held the point the whole time. Oh my god.
Do I play close? And it looks like they are gonna play close. They don't think Witness Gaming is gonna use this Uber.
Yep, just trying to play.
Dude, Lol guy is so ballsy.
On the floor, so
I
know.
Ballsy steals.
Sure. Yeah, they're getting outside so they can spam it. They've recognized the situation there, and initiation from Laz going behind Uber.
Here comes the Uber.
Launching themselves forward.
Dead.
Yep, trying to. They got both scouts. No scout speed for.
Oh, I think
he's
getting
back down and hits his shots, and Blaze is actually he gets Blaze too.
Mirman up in the sky, almost gets lucky.
Oh,
yeah. Rocket missed. That looks like that rocket should have hit from my screen. I guess that was a
full wipe.
I think that was a splash bug. I don't know what happened, but there's a lot. It's a lot of typing in chat now. Screw the typing. Yeah, screw the typing. I agree. Looks like as we're going, Witness Gaming do have Ubered, and they're holding the point against Froyotech.
Yep, this is it's pretty much a Witness Gaming show right now. Froyotech have not a mountain, but a hill to climb up against if they want to take this. They got some cap time to work with, getting a little bit more, but this Uber is going to come into equation if they take a little
Wait,
bit too long.
Froyotech really about to blow a 2-0 lead. They're about to get full sail.
So going to be down to Soldier.
They're actually getting full sailed.
Oh my god.
Able to clean up that frag. The cap will go in favor of Froyotech.
Legendary.
That only elongates their spawns and gives Witness Gaming an even bigger window to use this one player to get back onto the point themselves, putting a lot of damage on the Mirrorman, locking him out pretty much inside the shed. Brings him trying to trap of Habib though, so gonna be a little bit more time. Jalevsky hits Uber, and Mirrorman immediately.
Oh my god,
those
piles.
Witness Gaming collection, a nice direct from Laz on Habib to make sure this cap goes in their favor.
Habib was one. Habib gets bowed with one.
It's only a matter of time before we see an Uber here, honestly.
We have to. Froyotech is going to feel the pressure at some point. And here it comes. They feel the pressure. They have to make this Uber work somehow. But look at this. They're just walking forward at the non-Uber players. Grant might be a little aggressive here, but Froyotech still have to cap at this dry time. This is all coming up with this gaming here. It's only 14 seconds left. They are getting good point time, but the health.
16 seconds.
Here comes the bombs.
Oh, Mirrorman is so weak. 43 HP. He's gonna ask for an arrow, but they're trying to launch him. He's just
bombing.
shot. What? How did you do that with 2 seconds left? But hey, if it works, it works. He collects his man, the sack wave, playing the long con to make sure. Just get overtime. Just get our Uber ad. Will be smooth sailing to try to net yourselves as the invite champion. This is a very sticky situation to be in for Froyotech. It is not impossible, but boy, do you not want to be the red team right now with Uber disad, with the other team having overtime in the what could be the very last round.
1 minute, full Uber
advantage.
Right just have to cap.
If they want to be in this game.
And even then, they're still at halftime. So they have, then they're kind of back to square one. It's win and in. So we'll have to see what happens here, but Witness Gaming, do they want to take this Uber? Do they want to edge the point? We have to see here. They're just gonna, here comes the Uber, they're bombing.
Remember, if they cap, they win, and they know this, so they don't have to go too deep, and they're not actually
use the Uber.
They know, yeah. They know they can't go deep.
Oh, there it is.
There are 3 left alive for the side of Froyotech, one of them being a medic who can't frag, and it's just Mirrorman able to apply the damage. A lot of them weak, though, but he will eventually fall. And this was a match.
Oh my
but
god.
Witness Gaming come off and are your Season 6 Invite champions. This is gonna be this is one for the history books.
That's definitely one for the history books.
History books for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to see
Wow.
back to the drawing board for Froyotech. I'm curious to see where they go from here. This is uncharted territory.
I mean, realistically, I think a lot of people look at Froyotech and they see the accomplishments that they've made, and you think that maybe there's some weaknesses, but you just have to take them on the right day. We've seen teams that look crazy good in comparison to their counterparts throughout Invite, and there's moments where the team that's the lower seed will have their moment to shine and pull an upset win. It just has to be the right map, the right day, and
let's hear the
boy, did the stars align for Witness Gaming. Able
Look
to
at this. Was Banny streaming?
Wins versus Froyotech this entire season. They've had some rolls against them. They've had some close ones, but they take 2 down with one with a map bracket advantage from having to go through lowers and losing 2 weeks ago. They get rusty on Viaduct, unable to win that because of a lack of practice.
Full
They do a
sail.
decent amount of damage, but boy, do they pull out some close games in the next 3 to make sure that they come up on top.
Happened for that to happen on both sides, really, but there were some real miracles on Witness Gaming. I think Wall Guy played out. I think the highlights, the MVPs of that, I would say, are Wall Guy and the 2 soldiers of Witness Gaming had the best synergy I've seen from soldiers in a long time. They played perfectly. It was like there was one person controlling both people.
That was some of the best soldier synergy I've seen in the past few years when it comes to soldiers deliberately playing off of each other's distractions. That was extremely good.
Yeah, and I had a thought. I totally lost it, but
I mean, it happens. It's way past midnight.
Yeah, it is. It's 3:49 a.m. on the East Coast, and looks like we have some interviews coming in here for our new champions.
These are the spokesmen for.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Okay.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, and there's so many people joining.
Fuck right now.
We can't have a tire party here. I gotta ask questions. If you bring in 7 people, how am I gonna get a word in?
That's why I told you to shut the fuck up already.
Holy fuck.
I mean, it's Dolphin's call. It's not mine.
Okay, but why did you move me and Zillion though? Like what?
That's a good question. How do you know if they're real?
Keep
Which
us in
one?
there. Keep us in here.
Ban
Keep us.
Caps from the fucking Mumble. What the
Dude,
fuck is this kid doing here?
if you ban me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out, dude.
Caps, you are literally dog shit. Shut the fuck up. Get
If
artists
you
in here
ban me
right
from
the
the
fuck
Mumble,
now.
I'm going to cry,
Alright.
dude. I'm literally gonna cry. Get
Okay,
the witness
are any
people
of you guys
in
the
here,
witness
dude.
gaming
Okay,
coaches?
get
Do
the
we have
witness
Coach
people in
Silly?
by
I'm
default.
literally a coach. I've been
Yeah,
here
are
in
you-
every fucking
Cat-
interview. You know who
Cat-
the fuck I am.
That's true.
Capsid is a loser.
Caps, are you coach?
I just
Caps?
took over the division,
Caps
and you're gonna
literally
let
got
shit
like
talk me,
7
dude.
fucking place, dude. You got
I
fucking
just
jump
took over
right
the
out of
division.
him
You're
in
gonna
a
shit
room.
talk me, dude. You
Yeah, Zilly can say he has been here.
Yeah, Zilly is the coach.
get the
Caps
witness
has been
people.
Caps has been exiled. Goodbye, Caps.
Thank
You will
fucking
be
God.
missed.
Yeah, if it's too big, it's gonna be crazy. So just get Zilly
Yeah.
and witness people.
Move Law
Yeah,
Guy
yeah,
in,
get the champs in here. Yeah, get the champs.
Artist,
I
Ash.
witnessed what?
Law Guy.
I want to hear artist.
I feel like if we add any
What
more,
he'll
it's gonna
have
be
to
too
say.
insane. Probably our limit.
Yeah.
Start the,
Just get the people who played and Zilly, Coach Zilly.
Grand Slam's also coming.
Hey, Jerry, that you can lead
Call
off.
Vanny.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start. Even though we're waiting for people, there's a lot of questions probably. Let's start very beginning. I guess this can be to anyone. I'm probably the person who did the map bans. Let's talk about the map pool.
I would like to take this away, honestly.
The triple cough as well as forcing it to that way.
So honestly, I knew these guys were dog at cause, so it was gonna be a free win either. Like if I CP cough, it didn't matter. We just need to be on blue team. That's why we lost product or run red.
That's actually true.
It's team diff.
Sure, maybe blue's just the more powerful color.
Yeah, just
Blue
the
is-
powerful
it's
color.
better.
We gotta scrim blue now.
Also, can you move caps in?
You just really
Do
want
not,
Caps in.
do not
You're
bring
not
that
move
kid in.
captain.
If you bring in Capster, it's gonna bring in all the other people.
That's the
'cause-
chaos.
Yeah, we gotta have a limit somewhere. Okay, so first map, Viaduct, was a map that you guys. I don't think you played a match on it this
We
season,
banned
right?
it. We first banned it every single match. I'm pretty sure.
We just
until
wanted to
this.
chat up. We just wanted to chat up and give them confidence, you know? Like, I don't know, keep the viewers interesting.
Well, we got jugged on Villa, so we just first banned Villa.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wanna play
Villa was
that?
definitely you had to get that one out of there.
Just
Yeah.
stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Mm.
So just try to do the best you can. Did you think there was gonna be a moment where things were looking good? I mean, you got 2 rounds. It's not bad. It's not like you guys got rolled, but where you think things went wrong, and were you able to apply any of what went wrong on Viaduct to the later maps?
No, not
we
not
just suck
really.
at Villa.
Honestly, we're just bad about it. Yeah.
Well, that just sucks, I don't know.
We never play it, so not applicable to the other maps.
And every time we scrim it, we try to fix stuff, and it just doesn't get fixed. But the
I
other maps
I
we're
should have
more
soldiered
confident
on that.
Probably.
How do you guys feel about Froyotech picking Bagel when you saw that? Were you guys happy for that, or?
I was
Easy
fine
win.
with it because we've had close games with
Easy
on
win.
Bagel like the past like 2 seasons,
Easy
honestly. And I think the more we play it, the more we figure it out. So we're just better at it.
I think they expected us just to do the same stuff and not, like, try anything else. So they just thought they would get a free win because they won
Grand Slam
already.
here.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
guys change that made it so different? Because last time it was a nail biter and wasn't able to quite take it away like 2 weeks ago. But this time that was the one map that was the most convincing out of all 4 of them was the Bagel result. So,
Usually, when it's so much easier when you're the ones like aggressing. It's so much easier to just like play off of that instead of being like aggressed on.
We were basically
So-
we were rushing Mirrorman on the flank like over and over again. It kept working, so we just never stopped.
It's kind of a free. I don't know.
I
We
think
did
we
notice
noticed that.
Move
Yeah.
Grand Slam in, move Grand Slam in.
Yeah, Branson's gotta be.
Yeah, we also noticed a lot of times your bombs on skis were going very, very well, but it wasn't even.
Zilly with
I don't
the
think it was even that
smoker
skis
voice.
wasn't like
Yeah.
surfing. It was just that he was just
Yeah.
in situations where you would just die instantly.
We were really synced up on the rounds we won, and the rounds we lost, it's because we were so out of sync, and
Yeah,
We
we were doing like
noticed
solo
that.
plays and shit like that, and it was awful.
like especially on clear cut when we were like up
Yeah.
rounds, and we just kept like chain
Like I
beating
would,
one
I
by
would
one.
die. Like I would die when we had points and stuff like that, and people were just like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna fucking fade bomb and try and kill someone." And it's just like, no, just fucking let
Just
them
wait, man.
exchange. But it's fine though. Fucking
No,
utterly
near artist
destroyed
talk.
them. Fucking
Cool.
Habib,
The
Mirrorman.
MVP.
So we skipped Sunshine, which was your guys' pick. Do you have any insight to why you picked that map and what you were thinking when it was as close as it was going down to a golden cap?
Because we we had like a new mid we invented. It's called the jug spam mid. I don't know. It's pretty simple.
It's new tech, new technology.
Is it
Yeah,
patented?
jug spam. Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty easy, honestly.
Okay.
But then they
But that-
started countering it and rolling out Valley.
Yeah, it was kind of fear, honestly.
I mean, it worked out enough to get the match at the very minimum, so I guess it did its job, huh?
For real.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, any special thoughts about the going into a golden cap? Because it's not often that you are like down to the wire like that hard and get the ability to actually talk about what you want to change for like what could be the very last moment.
It honestly felt pretty good. Like the whole Sunshine felt good. It felt like we were getting them on their last where we wanted them to be, and then we just kept throwing and throwing, like just feed players, and they would get out of last, pull us to our last. And I think the
Benny
golden cap,
tweet.
we just tried to play it a little slower and just like hold our ground and not let.
For Sunshine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sunshine was just fucking like.
Oh, he
lost
did.
Mid, and then we re-pushed, and then like we were literally like, I think we had a pick, so it was like either 5v5 or 6v5.
Pretty
rolling
long
out choke.
response.
I think Val Laz gets through Valley, gets on the demo, and I'm like,
I was expecting
him,
something
kills
edgy
the
or
demo.
something.
There's like looking at Cafe. We get on Habib, we roll off that, we get Habib. I think we get another pick, and then we just keep rolling like 4v6 or like 4v5 with numbers, just rolling and rolling, like mid,
Honestly,
second to
bro,
last.
When it was 3-1, we did a little bit of trolling. I'm not gonna lie. We had to do a little bit of
Yeah,
trolling.
we were throwing.
We had to keep it a little
Yeah, I think it
interesting.
is.
I don't know about trolling, but it was just.
Was this
it
Bandit?
just,
You
like,
were trolling, my guy.
with what the running into traps and shit.
Cheating.
Yeah, I was like
Wait, what about Bandit?
taking lobby and just like dying to traps.
We do a little bit of
Gotta
troll.
find him.
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like really bad. Like you're just doing it without even having second cap. It's like you're not even like even if you like die or do damage, you're not gonna follow up. So it's kind of bad, but I don't know. It sucked, but we won.
All I gotta say is, Artis' first season of Invite, easy dub.
Yes, Artist
Easy
first season of
dub.
Invite.
Go.
Step
Artis
aside,
was
step aside,
rolling.
everybody
Wins
else.
first
Step
season of
aside.
Invite.
Artist, it's been 4 fucking months. Can I hear your voice for the first fucking time ever?
Artist, say
Please, God.
something.
I
Say
have
something
bubble
after
every
every
day with you.
That's another.
Arms is definitely the MVP for that entire series.
Oh my
I
god.
agree. Artist is so humble. Just
Hmm.
absolutely just tries to do anything you tell him to do. He's just really flexible. It's amazing. He's honestly like the perfect demo.
So going into Clear Cut, it was definitely down to the wire. It's a tense moment going into the last map. Did you guys try to do anything special or crazy, or did you just play your own game? Because I noticed that, coincidentally, as these maps went on, they were maps that you practiced more and more throughout the regular season.
I like how your first ever post on TFTV.
Tied with
is,
Bagel at the
I
very
have
end.
witnessed this legendary
Yeah,
one.
I feel like
we've
we
always,
barely
like,
trimmed it in
Yeah,
like,
alright,
preparation
kinda
for this.
cringe, but
though.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't.
either one
we
or
didn't
two
think we were gonna get
matches.
there.
We felt unprepared for that map, definitely.
You did.
I did, yeah.
Well,
That's
we already
phrasing.
felt
He's actually my
comfortable
first
with that
post.
From, like,
Yeah.
Compared to Bagel, at least.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
prepared.
we did during the season.
We were like, oh, we're good on Clear Cut. We play Clear Cut.
No
like,
way.
oh, we can play Clear Cut. Let's play Bagel. And then we play Bagel. And it's just like, we're getting better. We were so bad at Bagel in the beginning of the season. So awful.
Yeah,
Even
we just
before,
played
like,
it
last
completely
season.
wrong.
Last season was so bad.
And 2 seasons ago.
But, you know, we got new players. Absolutely just rape with new players. So, kind of just an upgrade.
All right, well, at the end of the day, you guys are able to take it away in what was a very, very long night. So congrats on your victory, and excited to see what is going to be happening next season. But it's late. Interview probably shouldn't go on for too long. It's probably time to move over a little bit to the shout-out phase. Let's start from the top to the bottom of the mumble. For the players and Coach Zillia, I guess, if you guys have any shout-outs before you wrap up the stream.
Dude. Shout out Witness Gaming.
Yeah,
I-
shout out for Ian.
Shout out for that awful server for putting me on training wheels.
Yeah, for
Up
real.
until this point. Shout out Honey Bacon Club, shout out Degree, shout out Doom, shout out everybody, dude. I'm just so hyped. I can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, that's so humble.
Artist
So
of the
wholesome.
beast.
Anything from you, Ash?
He's making me
shout
smile.
out 20B
He is.
Gang, the Cafe Mumble. Everybody knows. I love them. But
Brand Slam?
Shout out my team. Shout out Froyotech for putting up a good match. And shout out RGL for casting.
Zilly?
Oh, these guys are goats, dude. Actually, like, watched them put so much work in the last few weeks. skis coming, like, leading into this match, do you? They're actually, like, they actually deserve it so much.
Yeah, I wonder how much they fucking practiced. It's probably crazy.
Shout out to my team, except Brand Slam, and
Okay.
shout out to Froyo, putting up a good game.
Low guy.
Shout out to my fanboys en route, Caps, Logan, Soapy Meister. Shout out Perfection, Yuna. Love you.
Yay.
Shout out to my goated team, just the viewers, you know, all the people watching and shit. And Froyo. Oh no, sorry. And Froyo.
This guy smoked a victory blunt.
Like, super good to play. Like, I don't know. They've made me like better. They're just like really good competition. So use them.
Yeah, shout out to Froyo, shout out to production, shout out to Skis. I'll say shout out to Froyo for being like the first three of them to say GG at the end there, which is, you know, there's been a lot of
oh, Habib's in Twitch chat.
True.
Yeah, good sportsmanship from Froyotech. So yeah, those are my shout outs.
All right, well, definitely shout out to the teams for playing, everyone for hanging out and watching. I think we broke 2K, which is pretty hype, and shout out to everyone hanging around for the interview. That's gonna be
2K.
It hit 2K at some point. I think we're at
a notification.
2,000 people watching me feed.
But for the most part, we're going to be done. The last few things to note is if you've been a little bit late, there is still merch, like T-shirts and stuff. If you have any interest in that, it'll go to RGL staff and I think casters, and I don't know, it'll go somewhere good. But that's something available. It's all TF2 themed. If you have an interest, it'll probably be like a little thing on the screen that you can look at, or you can just go back in the VOD. There's been plenty of in-between maps where we promote that, so if you're curious, you can take a peek at that. Also, for more TF2 stuff, the last TF2 merch. I think that we're going to be seeing this season is the Highlander. Next Monday is going to be in that, and the Grand Finals, so that's going to be cool to see. But I think that's pretty much it. If you're looking for more TF2 stuff to watch, you're going to have to wait until, I think, mid-September, like the week of like the 13th to the 20th or something like that. Get a little bit of a month break here. But for tonight, that's going to be it for us. Thank you for staying up late with us. It is time to depart and go to sleep. I've been Jarrett, casting with Space Ghost with Dolphin on production. Thank you, good night, and see you next season.
Highlights. Or just replays.
What a night.
Yeah.
Dude, we were like writing him off. Remember at the beginning I was like, game's over, when it was like 3-1. And then we just kept following it. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Isn't it right? It's honestly the best match I've watched. Out of all the invite matches I've ever watched. This is the best by far. Not just because Froyo lost, but like, it was just an awesome game.
Dude, Koth is just so much better. That was so exciting.
Koth is so exciting. There's no stalemates and shit.
Okay, it's so late. I still have stuff to do tomorrow. I have to go to sleep.
Alright.
Oh, that was a fun night. Till next time.
See ya.
We're launching.